At this point, we are going to add additional frames for other items like lithology. So I'm going to choose lithology here from my frame selector. And we can see that I have a lithology selector down here, and that I have this proxy controller that pops up for the lithology down here, so I can adjust the widths of the columns, the relative widths of the columns. The program does its best to try and calculate the percentage of space that is allotted down here in this proxy control and distribute it up in this graphic representation. Again, you can adjust the background colors and do the different things that you may want to do in order to adjust the presentation of what you have, and sometimes you have to turn on and off that frame in order to get it to show. You can also do the same thing here by moving it around. You can adjust your font as you've seen in other controls, and then you can adjust the general size and scaling of it by adjusting this. So it's very similar, and you can adjust the initial width by simply choosing the width that you want to have here. The height will be determined by the number of items that are in the list. There are other frames that are very similar to this and operate in the same way, and I'll add those here. The other one which is similar is casing. So I can choose casing, and you can see that casing comes up, and it has already a predefined fonts and things in it. So if I thought I wanted my font larger, I could come in here and make it a little bit more bold, and I can change the colors around the way I want them to be. And then there is yet one more that's similar to this, and that would be the targets. So I can select targets, and targets comes up here, and I can choose a color that I want to have as my header color, for example. I can choose different colors. All three of these operate identically in terms of adjusting the properties, the color properties, and the column widths of each item. So in order to get things to be exactly where you want them, then you would do that under Inkscape. If you don't want them exactly in the corners or wherever they get positioned by the logic in this part of the program.